Welcome back to Under the Table. It is episode 54. There's nothing special about this episode. It's just an episode. I don't know. I might be pre-speaking, but I'm just saying, like, numerically.
It's just arbitrary numbers.
Yeah, right.
I don't know anything special about 54. I can't think of any race cars or sports players with that number.
Sports
or anything else.
I don't like
Is there like a Studio 54? Is that a thing?
There is.
There we go.
Look at you.
Or what? Is that still a club?
I mean,
shut down years ago, didn't it?
Yeah, certainly not in the capacity that it was. There might be like some like revival of it, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah, Ty Gibbs drives the 54 car, but he's like not done very well for 2 years. So even the one that I do know is like, nothing to phone home about.
Oh,
yeah,
bless.
So this episode's not about Ty Gibbs, then.
That's right.
Okay.
It's about disco
not
balls.
Not that I'm aware of.
No. All right. I mean,
I'm
just trying to be mentally prepared.
It's still early. Who knows what could happen. I don't have a banter topic, y'all.
We can really.
Yeah, and that's okay. But the problem is this is going to come out so much later from when we're recording it. I don't even know if there is, I don't know what's happening right now when you're listening to this.
Left.
I mean, to be fair, okay.
It could happen,
I will say that if you are listening to us, good news. There's still a world, like if we get to this Wednesday,
we got that going for us.
We got that far,
which is nice.
A million years later, our signal has reached Alpha Centauri, and they're listening to it, and they're like, "No, it's been gone for a while.
It been to go.
54 is the most important
your
number
sun
ever.
blew up.
Yeah, it did. That was unfortunate.
But at least you have entertainment.
So how's everybody doing in the pitch black? Everybody doing good?
We're doing
great.
A little cold,
doing great.
But it's all right.
Man. This is this is getting bleak. I don't know.
I mean, at least we know that Vin Diesel's crushing it.
No, obviously.
Right? Yeah.
He can see.
I love that movie. It's so good. It's so fun, I'll say. Whether it's
There
good
you
or
go.
not, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you fun. I'll give you that.
It's a good time. How about that?
That's accurate.
Yeah. I watched a movie that I thought would be good, but it was not good.
Which movie?
Last night. Crazy Stupid Love. It's got a great cast. You got Steve Carell, you got Ryan Gosling, you got
It's an older movie?
yeah, it is. It is much older.
Pat Sajak?
Not that old.
Wow.
Was he in movies?
I don't even know.
He's got to be in one.
Emma Stone's in it. Julianne Moore.
okay.
It's like there's like
All the redheads.
decent. Marissa Tomei is in it, so you would think it'd be good. And they acted good. It's just really toxic, y'all. It's just a really.
Oh, it's like
toxic
Love
movie.
Actually.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, pass. But I'm not the target audience for that movie, so say lovey.
I don't think any of us are.
Lovey.
I said it.
But that's not. Anyway. So, have any of you watched some terrible movies lately?
I have, so no, I've been rewatching a lot of comfort shows. I've recently finished rewatching all of Steven Universe and Adventure Time. Those are like my go-to, everything's falling to pieces and I just need to feel better and eat some cereal. Yeah.
Totally.
The only thing that I haven't been in a watching, I don't want to say headspace. I just been working on a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. But the one thing I have watched, and I binged it over the course of a couple of days because I tried out the first episode and I was curious. Mm-hmm. Have any of you seen the show Genius? Each season focuses on a different historical figure who's regarded as a genius. So season 1 is about Albert Einstein. Season 2 is Pablo Picasso, played by Antonio Banderas. So like every season's a 10 or 8 episode sort of life story of a different, person regarded as a genius. So I watched the first episode.
How come they haven't called me?
You're not dead yet. Yeah, that's the problem.
You got to be dead. Got it.
Yeah. Yep.
I expect you guys to put my name in the hat whenever I die. All right.
All right. I can
We'll
do
do
that.
it. When
Will
the
do.
sun
Just
show me
burns
the hat.
out.
Show me the hat and I'll put your name in.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an interesting watch though, because you think of Albert Einstein, you'd think of as this kindly grandfather figure, but like it tells his life story from when he was like a teenager, and had some rough. He was married multiple times, and he was kind of a piece of shit to one of his wives, who was also a brilliant scientist who helped him with a lot of work that she didn't get credit for, that he later in life felt really guilty about. Yeah. But it was I wouldn't say it was a fun watch, but like it was a good show. At least the first season. I am curious. I want to start the second season and see how Antonio Banderas does as Picasso.
I like the way you say his name. Antonio Banderas.
I feel like you have to. Like
So much emphasis.
he's just I don't know. I've always liked Antonio Banderas. He gives me a sense of energy,
Pulse. And
Ever since Zorro.
Have you seen Original Sin? If you want to see some hot, steamy Antonio
Go on.
Banderas with Angelina Jolie, goodness gracious, that's about Skinamax level soft porn.
Yeah.
Aw.
I mean, but there's also like
the
Antonio
pitch.
Banderas was in some iconic shit, dude. Like Desperado and that whole trilogy was great. And then my like go-to Antonio Banderas memory is Interview with the Vampire. His small role in that as the world's oldest living vampire.
Oh, yeah.
All right, calm down.
I'm racking my brain. I can't think of a bad movie I've watched recently. I haven't been watching.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll watch like not a full movie. Okay, I'm one of those people. Okay? Like I don't watch the full movie sometimes. It just all depends. But like, so I just put on like
I too fall asleep sometimes.
no. This wasn't that. This was just something to like watch while I eat or while I'm folding clothes, something like that. And I watched like the first half of Gattaca. I've seen Gattaca before, but like it's good, But that's the latest thing that I have watched.
I haven't seen Gattaca in a long time.
It's on the list, but I
That
haven't.
came on after we watched the end of Total Recall.
Yeah.
What? Hey, that's a good twofer right there.
Yeah.
It is.
Nah, it's a 3 for Buddy, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
Hey, that's right.
That's not really a deep cut, but like
I now know what you're saying.
Yeah. I got you.
It was three
titties.
Three titties.
Got it.
Three
Trisexual.
Oh, trisexual. Interesting.
Oh lordy, sorry. Not
It's
sorry.
okay.
It had been like what, like 20 years since you saw fucking Total Recall, Adam?
Oh yeah, dude.
Like shit, dude. It still holds up for like just a fun romp.
Man.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous. I forgot how
It's so Starfindery.
it's so absurd. Like there's a scene where Arnold literally gets both of his arms chewed up by like this
big
like drill this big like drill tank, and he's like standing in between these two circular
Drill bit things.
Yeah.
drills, and he's like sitting there, he's like, "Ah!" and his arms are getting like just chewed up and blood's going everywhere, and then next scene he's like running around
It's
just
fine.
fine, no cuts on
Barely
his
low, like a trickle of blood just down his like muscly arm. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Fine.
He recalled all the damage in total.
Oh, shit.
I mean,
man.
I'll take it.
I love the age of the Schwarzenegger action movie. It's just so good. True Lies.
Oh, yeah.
True Lies is classic, dude.
So good.
And what was the one, oh God, that he did with little, oh my God.
Danny DeVito?
No.
Twins?
No, it was the little girl that, oh my God. What is her name? She plays in Charmed.
Alyssa Milano?
Thank you. Yes. He was
are you
the
talking about?
dad.
Faces.
It's a movie.
Kindergarten Cop?
Nah, man, no. He like does this suit up montage, and that's gonna drive me fucking crazy. Somebody right now is listening to this and going, "It's blah blah blah."
Suit up montage? Are you
It's
talking about like
Batman.
Turbo Man or some crap?
No, it's an older movie. It's back in the
Turbo Man's-
80s. Turbo Man's
Jingle
great,
All the
though.
Way. So good.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Commando is what I just googled.
Is that it?
I think it is. Yeah, it's got Alyssa Milano
Yeah,
and it's got Arnold
that's
Schwarzenegger.
it.
What is it
in
called?
It's Commando.
Yeah.
Oh, Commando.
Yeah. I haven't seen that. Okay, all right. I got to go back and watch this one. I've forgotten all about it.
It is well worth a watch just for his little suit up montage.
Sure.
And like he just, I
Classic
think
back in
it's
the
like
day.
one of the top like kill count movies.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of
It's called
crazy.
Commando, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Comes on the
know.
box, you know?
It's only like 81. It's only 81 people died, so that's not
Was
bad.
there a scene in that movie where you see Arnold's glistening bicep?
Yes.
Every movie is just like his glistening bicep. is
How
in it.
let me count the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I mean, he's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, that's his whole deal.
It's probably part of the contract, you know?
That was the sarcasm, right? Like, that was the bit. Yeah.
It's like the subreddit shitty movie details, you know? It's like, did you know that in every movie, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger has to show his swollen biceps?
I mean, I would personally be upset if he didn't. So, yes.
Like,
Put it in the contract.
that's what
I
you
mean,
watch
hey,
him
it's-
for. You know?
It's a lot of hard work, you know?
absolutely.
Got to put that out there.
Jingle All the Way is like one of the best Christmas movies,
it
like
is.
big dumb Christmas movies. I
I
love that
dislike
movie.
that movie. I dislike it.
Why?
I don't know. I just it just does. It's. I don't think it's funny. I think it's like too cheesy to like enjoy. I just can't get. I can't get with it. Can't get with it.
Oh,
Sorry.
that is the Turbo Man one.
I think that's
Okay,
part of its
gotcha.
charm, you know? It's really cheesy and corny.
I mean, it makes no fucking sense. Like, they all but, like, murder people over toys. And there's a fully functioning jetpack in a parade. Like, what?
Fucking cool.
The mascot
legit. Are
has
you
like
kidding
the
me?
actual suit. It's just wonderful.
And
Bro.
people who watch that are now wondering, well, where's my jetpack?
Right.
Well, yeah. Maybe you guys will make a jetpack at some point in this steampunk adventure. I can see it happening.
Yeah.
But if you do, then it will be required that you flex your glistening biceps while you use it. Yeah, while you use it.
No problem.
That's a prerequisite.
I'm going to make some blast boots, and instead of my biceps, it's going to be my glistening thighs.
Our calves.
some
Oh, my God.
Glistening
Get
ankles, you know?
Them calves.
You're a
Boy.
you a calves girl?
I'm a calves kind of girl, you know? No, but for real though, here, listen, this is the bit. The whole, like, if you're sitting down and, like, a guy, especially if you got on, like, pantsuits or something, and you do that little bitty hitch before you sit down and you see, like, the ankles and sometimes cool socks. That's fucking nice. That's nice. It's up there with rolling up the long sleeves and showing off the forearms. Like, that's that. Whew.
All right.
I didn't realize it was that easy.
Y'all
Roll
don't
up your sleeves, fellas.
understand. Y'all don't understand. Okay.
I just watched Emily arouse herself in real time.
I'm gonna tell you, it's forearms. We was talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, and let's play
Forearms
some
and ankles, dude. Forget about it.
like an 1875 man looking at
Let
like,
me lick those calves.
oh, the scantily clad ankles, egads.
His socks
You're
don't
like-
even come
you're
up
like
over the hump.
You're like the Quaker oatmeal man.
I used to think Brandon Sanderson's whole deal with the safe hand was kind of silly, but I guess I kind of get it now.
Listen, it's got an audience, okay? That's what we'll say.
Ankles are scandalous.
I expect to hear some like commentary in the Discord over
yeah, that's going to be all they talk about. We're going to have so many ankles pictures, it's going to be ridiculous.
Check out this ankle.
Show us them anks, y'all. Like
Thanks.
That's right. I want to see that prominent Achilles tendon.
you did this, Adam.
Yeah.
You did this by not coming in with a banter topic.
Yeah, you were banter unprepared.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're
Let it
allowing us
devolve
to
into
wield
this.
our ignorance like a weapon here.
Yep.
Okay. So
That's all I know how to do,
Great
baby.
job.
we're master proficiency. All right.
Well, yeah, we have to do some Pathfinder at some
Sure.
point. Okay. At the end of last episode, I let you guys know that you...
Sorry.
God damn it, Heath.
Oh, baby. Ooh.
Heath just assaulted my eyes with his ankle.
Just zoom in.
Everybody
should share their
there with
ankle.
no shoe, no
I even
sock.
cut out
Damn,
most
dude.
of the foot, like just the ankle.
just how we like it.
Fucking hell, dude. Spoiler that shit.
No, this is our private chat. I'm not spoiling
How you
shit.
get fucking banned.
Oh, no. Can't open that at work.
I mean, is this okay?
This is okay. It's fine. We're friends. It's fine. I'm sorry, Adam. I'm sorry.
I'm
Pretty sure this is like within the TNC of Discord. You know?
Oh yeah,
Like,
this is totally TOS proof. This is fine.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
an ankle.
You asked for this,
Who did?
Me.
Emily.
Okay. You could have sent it to her DMs.
No, man, you have to be a part of this.
It's less funny that way.
It's funny. Come on, Adam. You know the bit.
Public display of ankles. You know, PDA.
So we're back in Ankle Star.
And I'm an outlaw in Ankle Star.
With Bernard left ankle and the anklers.
Fuck, Adam. Stop, man.
Left ankle and the anklers.
Actually, that's kind of perfect because my right ankle's the one I had surgery on. That's why I took a picture of the left. So.
Gotta give him a good one.
Wow.
But for real though, Adam. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Well, I was going to say, you guys like leveled up at the end of last episode. Yes! And,
we did.
distributed your monies and all that kind of stuff. We ended the last episode with you guys in the bar of the Barrel and Bullet. Our new friend Bruce kind of gave you guys some information, told you a little stuff about himself, talking about showing body parts.
Got
he showed
stuff off his chest, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And also, George has a meeting with Natash, or set a meeting with Natash. So, hey, next tomorrow.
Nishast.
Yeah, well, you say Nishast, I say Natash. It's whatever,
Yeah, and one of you is wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty sure it's the guy who says Brig is right. All right, so
Yeah, it's all sorts of
Now I'm
mispronunciations.
confused.
Yeah. So yeah, like you guys kind of wrapped up the night with all that, and I just want to start the next morning, right? So this is, you guys have had some sleep. You guys, you did the whole workshop. You know that at some point soon you're going to have to go to the find yourself an airship to go track down Casawana out into the Spellscar Desert. But Phoebe said you have like a day to kind of regroup and supply up and all that kind of stuff. So, what do y'all do? Let's like talk about your levels up. Let's like role play your level ups. What's going on this day in Ankle Star?
let's level up.
John, please. Please say you leveled up.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, so to to start with, and also to sort of push back a little, George, had requested Nishast, basically asked if she would kind of train him. He's trying to learn more about this Harrow stuff, and it is, he just feels like something is drawing him to it to make a change in his life through the Harrow. And so I think, we'll circle back to George, because he's, for the most part of today, is going to be working with Nishash, trying to get the quick and dirty of not only the Harrow, but using the Harrow to do magical things, right?
Well, for what it's worth, she did ask you to meet her the next evening. So you do have a little bit of daytime now. If you want to just be kind of studying the Harrow on your own, trying to get prepared for that meeting, that was kind of how that conversation ended previously.
Cool. I feel less dumb. I don't know. I mean, that's now I'm verklempt because I don't know what to do.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I think Amir is going to be in his alchemy lab for a lot of the time, actually performing, setting up a craft, and that's going to be the alchemist flamethrower.
It's going to take you potentially a couple days of work, but we can go ahead and roll and see on the first thing. So I was looking into crafting because I know this is something that you're wanting to do, right? So you got to put half the materials up front. All right, okay. That's the deal. And materials is basically just the cost of the item, right? So how much does that item cost?
35 gold.
Right.
I say that, and of course, I'm not very confident in my answer, but.
So what level item is the crossbow?
Yes, it's 35 gold, but I do have the astral goo I got from, so that fulfills kind of the material requirement of the flamethrower.
All right.
And so I was going to use that.
Okay, so what level item is the flamethrower?
The flamethrower is a level 2 item.
Okay, so this would be pretty easy for you. You're an expert crafter?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to roll a crafting check, all right, against a level 2 DC. Let's just get that roll and then we'll deal with the results there.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
All right, that is a regular success. So on that, your attempt is successful. If you spend additional days crafting, it reduces the materials needed to complete the item by an amount based on your level and proficiency rank. So if you wanted to spend, you had to spend half of it up front, right? So that's what, 17 and a half, 17 gold, 5 silver. You could spend more days on it to reduce the final cost. Now, in this case, since you're using the goo, it's kind of a one shot go. You're just going to use the goo to make this. But just for future reference, you can, you can reduce the cost by spending more days on it.
Yeah. Like if I don't have the gold or the materials, I can continually prepare and make it more efficient and reduce the amount.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so you're spending your day working on this, and you're out in your little workshop that you've started to build here at the Barrel and Bullet. What's going through Amir's mind as he's doing this? What is he thinking about, given everything that's going on and what you're going to go do soon?
I think that's why he just instantly went into the alchemist lab. He can easily have a singular point of focus when he is performing alchemy, especially something that it takes a long time to prepare. because there's a lot of things going on in his mind, and he needed a time to actually just remove all of those worries and focus. Some of those things, of course, the eye that he saw kind of scribbled out, I guess, of the journal, that he doesn't recognize what it is, but he recognizes the symbol from his childhood in Onepian, and with the cult, the alchemist cult or whatever, that he was with, and the old geezer as well. So he's wondering, like, what the heck is this? Does this have anything to do with the old geezer, or is it just like a symbol of a greater organization that he just recognizes but doesn't know what it is? Also, this is going through my mind. I'm sure it's going through Emir's, but recently he got the timeless salts, which you can sprinkle on something to basically preserve it and increase the amount of time that a body is viable for resurrection. So as long as you use the timeless salts, you can keep a body fresh for resurrection. And so he's like, I know where Osaze is, and I can probably go exhume that body at some point and do this until I'm able to get someone to do a ritual of resurrection, you know. That's going through his mind, obviously. And then, I mean, I feel like tertiary to all of this is the actual thing he should be thinking of, which is something that is coming up in the very near future, which is the mana waste, the cradle of the quartz, and like what kind of monsters and things that he'll experience in the mana waste, and trying to be prepared for that. Like, where are we going? Can we get a map? You know, what do I need to prepare for this journey? You know, and he's spending that morning, at least the greater part of the morning, working, so he can kind of not be so overwhelmed by all of these thoughts.
Gotcha. So kind of distracting yourself with busy work. Mm-hmm. It's something that you can understand, you know.
Yeah, and plus he doesn't want to be anywhere near Nashas right now because he feels like a lot of shame, you know.
Even though she forgave you? Or
yeah.
I guess you don't know that for sure, but yeah, I get it. Mm-hmm. Okay, what about you, Jules?
Jules would be doing some tinkering, just kind of like cleaning up her gun some, and while she's doing that would be kind of like trying to figure out how to like sandstorm proof all of the gears and moving mechanisms, since we're going to be going into the desert. Mm-hmm. Just trying to work that, but like it's hard for her to focus because she keeps looking over at Sweep Up. Like, cause can you just like say again what he looks like? What's his
well,
deal?
you can. How about this? Put the picture up.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's just adorable, sweet little baby. And did we make him legs, or did he make him legs? We fixed his legs.
Yeah, you made some legs.
Yeah. Jules would kind of like, Sweep Up, what you doing? How you hanging in there, kid?
I am doing fine. How are you, adult?
And she just kind of like, what do you do in your downtime, you know?
Sweet.
Okay, cool.
Do you need your room swept?
You know, sure. And like, as he does that, like, now she kind of like checks because like all of the dust kind of moved as he came and swept through. And it's like, okay, I need to seal this right here. I need to do this. And like she's watching him while she's tinkering because like it's kind of got her brain going. And she just keeps watching him throughout the day as she's like continuing to make new ammo, just kind of restocking her supplies of everything. And as the day like goes on, it gets darker and darker, and she realizes that she hasn't like lit any lights, but she can still see.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
She's like, all right, new things every day, I guess. And she's just like kind of in her head. And if you've ever seen a creative person like in the zone, it's like they seem really awkward and kind of tuned out. But if you come in and like get on their wavelength, then they just, oh my God, let me tell you all of this stuff. But right now she's very much in the zone. She's just kind of like playing with her gun. She's making all of these various things that she thinks could come in handy while we're out in this unpredictable space, and just kind of keeping to herself a little bit. So yeah,
like anytime you knock something off the table, sweep up is like immediately right there. Sweep, 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 sweep.
Does he actually say that while he's sweep, sweep, sweep?
Yeah. Sweep, sweep, sweep,
if he didn't before, he does now.
And like while he's doing that, the cat is like kind of chasing around, playing with him, and he's like, it's you. Okay. And then Masu, stop it! I'm trying to sweep. And Masu's just like kind of pounces on him, but doesn't really like hurt him or anything. Just kind of playing along.
Periodically, Jules would kind of like set the gun to the side, set whatever project she's working on to the side, and like just kind of pet Masu if they'll let her. Is the cat cool with us now? Like,
I mean, Cat's super cool with George, but but like Masu will let you pet her. You pet her a few times, and then she gets bored, kind of licks her paw, looks at you, and scoots out of the room, presumably back to George's room.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's kind of all Jules is doing right now. She's just in a little prep mind.
So with this light thing, is this a level up deal?
Yeah,
right.
that's
what is it?
So I got a new excuse me, a new feat. It is of the ancestry varietal. There we go.
Yeah.
Ember's eyes. Your eyes blaze with inner flame. You gain low light vision, or you gain dark vision if your ancestry already has it, which I don't. So low light it is.
Yeah.
But every little bit helps.
Well, also, you just look cooler now.
I do look cooler. I appreciate you for seeing that. Yeah, that's what matters, truly.
Totally.
Yeah, that's about it.
Anything else? I mean, a lot of the stuff isn't really flavorful, but it's pretty good. Like mechanically, you get a nice boost here.
Yes. I got a new skill increase. Sorry, I'm trying to look at way too many things at the same time.
I mean, the main thing I was thinking about is that you got weapon mastery, so you now have the master proficiencies with your gun, which makes it much likely for you to hit and potentially crit and all that kind of stuff. So that's good.
Which I'm a big fan of, because I be rolling a whole way.
And now you do have access to critical specialization effects for your firearms. So now when you do a crit, you can fire off some of those other crit effects that happen with them. So that's cool. That's a big boost.
Yeah.
And then this is also the level that we increase some attributes. And I know this might be a little crunchy, but this is a big deal. What do you talk about the attributes that you?
So I went up. I went up in my intelligence, just because Jules is an inventor. She's a crafty bitch, as well as my dex. Gotta keep that gunslinger quickness. Did a touch
Constitution.
Constitution. We just kind of did a little bit of everything, as much as I could do. So I feel a little bit vaguely more prepared to go out into the larger world. But I'm still a little nervous. But yeah, Dex and Intelligence are the ones that I'm really jazzed about.
Heck yeah. Well, the Constitution also makes you a little hardier, so
just a little.
Got a few more hit points there at least.
Also trained now in survivals. Oh, I feel a little bit again better about going out into the wider world.
Desert. Yeah, totally. Dustin, was that all of your level up stuff, or did you want to talk about some of the just like basic mechanical stuff that happens for you?
Sure, I didn't really get into mine. I totally forgot. But I think like while he's working on setting up his crafty flamethrower, he's like thinking about his time as a kid and all the mistakes he made, like cleaning the ooze cauldron and making simple like solvents and reagents and stuff like that. All these mistakes he's made, and that is kind of the flavor of the ancestry feat that I took. But I will not mention it because I want to bring that information out when I can use it.
All right.
But as far as my attribute modifiers, I went Dex, Int, Charisma, and Constitution.
Nice.
So bringing my Charisma up a little bit more. So now I have my Dex and Int are on par with each other. I like to be very versatile. Mm-hmm. So I got 4 Int, 4 Dex, 3 Con, and 2 Charisma.
Nice.
And
your alchemy got a little stronger too.
Yes, it did. Since I'm a Chirurgeon, I got two things. I got my Field Discovery for level 5, and I got Powerful Alchemy. For level 5, for Chirurgeon, every time anybody drinks my elixirs that have a healing trait, in addition to the benefits, they also get a number of temporary hit points equal to my intelligence modifier. So they get +4 temporary hit points for any elixir they drink that has a healing trait.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. That is so good because at the same time, this level, I got the new elixir of healings. So I've been waiting since level 1 for those new.
So like a wholesale upgrade on healing there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's solid. Solid. All right, John, talk to me about Bruce.
So normally I like to fabricate some kind of flavorful explanation or scenario that's like actively as to how that's actively taking place that would explain a level up. I think this one's a little bit more difficult, but basically I think what it is that it's actually just his conditioning has through his conditioning he's acquired what's called blast resistance. Okay, and it says that you're used to the clamor of steel, the crack of a firearm, the thunderous blast of explosions, and the blast radius of dubious alchemists. So I gain a resistance of 3 to fire and sonic. And if I roll a success on a saving throw against an effect that causes the dazzled or deafened condition, you get a critical success instead. So as far as a scenario and how that happens, the only thing I can imagine is just through the bombs that Amir has lobbed in his general vicinity being splashed. I think he's just built a passive conditioning to it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's basically his level up. As far as what he's doing currently, it's the morning. I just imagine that he's probably downstairs, just kind of chatting with people. Just being,
Shooting the shit.
socializing, shooting the shit. Yeah, shooting the shit. You know?
Have you ever heard of Brig? Let me tell you about Brig.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe it's a little bit of proselytization, but, other times it's just going to be like, like if he sees like a piece of like a tech or some sort of like, oh, that's a cool little fidget spinner you got over there or something like that, Just whatever.
He might be interested in just like watching Amir build this crossbow. Just
you mean the flamethrower?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? That immediately now all of a sudden I'm thinking like how he gets his blast resistance is maybe Amir is like tinkering with it, and like whatever the gauge or whatever.
Like let me test this out. Right. Stand over there.
So I'm just imagining
behind the shield.
Yeah, either like straight up testing or possibly like just like I imagine in my head that that maybe that Bruce is just like talking about crafting with Amir, and Amir is probably just off in his own head, trying to figure this shit out, and then just immediately like a gout of flame hits him or something like that.
You're like distracting him, and he accidentally sets a charge and blows you up.
Right.
It's like a scene in a kid's movie or whatever, like the poof, and then you're like black singed hair.
Right. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, that's his level up right there. Is how he actually gets that. Fuck.
Oops, my bad.
Yeah. Hey, well, I'm surprised. I don't think she's still standing. I think you still need to work on that if you want to take out some of these foes that we've got to face.
Are you sure your skin isn't clockwork as well?
Unfortunately, not yet.
Oh, yes.
Hopefully one day.
You sound like an evolutionist in Starfinder. Like you're eventually going to just fully turn into a clockwork.
I mean, he's going to shed this mortal coil,
You would make for a great evolutionist.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny. Yeah.
I don't want to take away if you had anything else, John.
No.
Well, okay. I just will note that his weapons now go to expert, so he gets a little strength boost to his weapons as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nice. Probably not immediately after, but as George, I think I was a little flustered because I think that would be exactly how George was. Like he wakes up and is just like raring to go. Like all he's got on the brain is like trying to get in this time, learning more about the Harrow and how to use it in conjunction with magics, right, with Nishast. And so he's just like counting the minutes. And eventually, just out of, the nerves and annoying himself, being impatient with it, excuse me, I think he kind of makes himself, settle down, take a step back, and maybe do a little 5-minute guided meditation, think about what's important, and he's really trying to focus on being better about supporting his party as opposed to just looking out for his own well-being, right? And so he has an idea, and I think maybe well before, maybe a reasonable amount of time after our Brigite stops being exploded by Amir, he would want to pop in and have a conversation with Amir. So while you tinkering with your flamethrower, you hear a kind of knock at the door.
I'm like, 1 second, and then I walk over there, open the door. Yeah, yes, George.
Hey, you got a minute? I don't want to interrupt your crafting, I'm assuming.
Oh yes, I mean you can come see where I'm at with this if you would like. We can talk. I'm at the stopping point, so it's not critical.
I was gonna say, don't blow me up, I
mean, it's always a possibility.
I saw our new friend walk out of here a little singed earlier.
It's soot-faced and just smell of singed hair.
What's weird is he was smiling, like he was pumped about it.
He did put his face rather close to the reaction, so I mean, I told him not to, but
maybe he was got huffing a little fumes off of it. Got a little head rush.
Maybe that's good for his clockwork heart. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's beyond me. Look, if you said you're at a stopping point, I wanted to, a couple of things. One, I wanted to check in. Like, I feel like me and you haven't had a ton of time to talk other than just as, situations arise and we have to respond to them. So I wanted to kind of have a quick talk with you, but I also wanted to both pick your brain and kind of run something by you. So this is gonna sound weird, and I hope that this isn't something that is uncomfortable. But knowing where you're from, I mean, or at least where you told us you're from, Oenopion, right?
Oenopion, yes.
Owen's Nopion.
I think it's Onepion, yeah.
Oenopion.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm fooling. But what I know about, you hear all kinds of crazy rumors and tales about Onepion, but I don't know how to say it any other way. Would you mind, telling me as much as you can about, the most popular or most prevalent kinds of oozes? I'm curious about some things with oozes.
Well, oozes? Yeah.
There he is.
You said the
Pookie
magic
just starts
word.
going
Just
off.
spit all over my microphone.
I will use
used all of
Pookie
that
as a
microphone.
perfect example.
Yeah, well, I mean, Pookie being sort of your little pet, almost mascot, I can't help but think if there's anybody in the world to ask, it would be you. I just hope, it's, I don't mean to pry, but I've been thinking about this spell that I've heard about that I might want to try out.
You've touched on the perfect topic for me. I could go on and on about oozes, as I'm sure most alchemists can, but oozes can be anything. They are reagents. They are creatures. They are the epitome of alchemy. You can have metallic oozes. You can have, like Pookie here, liquid muscle. Yes, Pookie. And he has a little personality too. And then you get the... Yes, Pookie, you are so nice.
Yes, Pookie kills me.
Maybe one day we will get you a mouth and you can talk.
I don't like
that
it.
will be cool.
I don't like
Ooze with
it.
lips?
Yes. Yes.
It's like a high amount of squelching going on.
It's the
I guess I
wonderful
should
thing.
get used to that. And he turns and with a twinkle in his eyes, if I could figure this out, I may be the one doing the squelching, because I've heard about this spell called ooze form, and I was thinking about seeing if I could try it out. I could turn myself into a freaking ooze.
Ooh, really? Pookie, what do you think about that? No. You haven't even seen it, Pookie.
It would be to help everybody. Look, I mean, for one, it just sounds crazy, and I like I like crazy, but also, I understand my weaknesses. I've got the gift of gab. I can cast spells, but if we're ever in a situation where we just need to put out some brute force physical damage, I'm not your guy. I'm stuck off in the corner by myself. And one thing,
Pookie changes his shape into an arm and a little bicep. Flexes. It's I could be as strong as.
That's right.
sure, yeah,
You are a strong ooze.
yeah. I don't know, and so I think, not to belabor the point, we would take a little bit of time, him kind of telling me everything that he can about what he knows about oozes. And I got access to third rank spells, right? And so one of them I took was ooze form. And so if we're ever in a pinch and George needs to be able to put out some just high bonus to hit, good damage, like physical damage, I'm going to be able to shift into an ooze for a minute at a time. And so
That's nonsense.
it is, and that's why I was so intrigued, right?
Why don't you take Pookie for the day? Do you want to go to Uncle George?
I think Masu probably curling around his feet. You know?
No, Masu, I think Masu likes Pookie. But like Pookie like jumps on, like jumps or leaps or whatever it does onto your shoulder, George, and then like slides down under your shirt and starts just like all up under your clothes and everything, and then like pops back out and kind of like if a ooze could laugh, if you could squelch as a laugh, go.
I don't care for it.
You enjoyed
I thought
yourself,
about
Pookie.
it, but no, I don't care for it.
Maybe one day we'll get you that mouth.
Devalos would not approve
at
of
the
this.
mouth store.
The mouth store. I'm sure we'll come across some gibbering mouther or some variation thereof.
Well, now
just
that you
slap-
mention it,
No. I think that might not even be a Paizo official creature.
It is.
No.
It's a thing. It's definitely a thing. Okay. Well, that's cool. You got a new spell, new rank spell, and Pookie's kind of hanging with you for the rest of the day, kind of getting you used to the feeling of ooze on your skin. You know,
Yeah.
he's down to hang for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like over the course of this would probably be an hour or so hanging out and just like learning all he can about oozes, getting more comfortable with Pookie, and then like, using his magics and his focus and starting to not fully turn into an ooze, but just like getting that idea in his head and like, oh, he shifts a finger into a little, ooze tentacle. Oh, okay, I got it. And start like rippling parts of his arm into ooze. Like he has to like work his way into it because this is a very like foreign concept of a spell to him. So has to practice like getting his mind ready to do this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's kind of the daytime, and you had set up a meeting with Nishast in the secret room. She had asked to do it kind of in private.
Yep.
So, around 5:30 in the evening, you see her walk in with her hood, and she sees you and kind of glides over to you. And I assume you just lead her into
like
the...
Literally glides? Like is
Well,
she...
not literally, just like...
Okay, I just didn't know if you were
Coolly,
throwing... I didn't know if you were throwing out she was doing some like magical shit. Like
No,
she's
no,
like
no, just,
floating over.
It's just very, very like...
She just
fluid.
slick. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And you guys sit down in the secret room,
Yeah.
and she says, "George, I've been thinking about this all night, and you already have the capabilities for magic, yes?"
Yeah. I mean, within certain limitations, but yeah,
Yes, but you can cast magic more than I can. That is for sure.
I'll take your word for it. But yeah, I
You are
can
a
do
level
magic.
5 bard, sir.
I don't know what level or class you are.
I'm not class or level, just an NPC harrower. But yeah,
He's like, oh, rough.
yes.
I've got a history of magic, and I'm getting stronger all the time.
Yes, I did some research. My matriarch had several books on ancient history and magics, and I came across one that it is the spellcraft of ink. Have you ever heard of this tome? Tome, I mean, not a tomb. Tome.
We're going tomb raiding? No, I mean, not in particular. Are you talking about like magical tattoos?
Yes. I think that our connection that has brought us together, our fate, can be intertwined into a magical tattoo that could enhance your abilities to learn this harrowing, amongst other potential side effects that I am not sure of what they will yield. But I know...
You started off strong, and then you made it feel kind of sketchy.
Well, I just wanted to be totally upfront with you. This is an ancient technique, and one that I have very little experience in doing. Now, I am experienced in tattooing, so you don't have to worry that it will look good. It will look great. But as far as the magical components, that's the new thing. But I did a harrowing for myself, and am under a good omen for today's session. And I know that you do not have weeks or months to study properly. And I am hoping that we can channel some heightened learning through this arcane tattoo.
So,
are you willing to take this risk?
So if I'm getting this straight, you're saying if I do this arcane tattoo, you think it'll help me with, specifically with learning the magical applications of the Harrow?
Well, let's say that it will open your mind to as a sort of conduit that you will learn faster. And my hope is that, yes, it will increase the speed of your studies to a beyond human level.
And he takes a second, and really considers it, and looks back up at her and says, I feel like anybody else in this circumstance would be seeing a lot of red flags.
Yes.
However,
I agree.
Yeah. And in all seriousness, he's like, but I don't have any reason to think this, but I just have an intuition. I just have a feeling that there's something about the Harrow, and it's showing up in my life that is giving me a signal, that's giving me a sign that's how I get out of the cycle of bad that's been going on. And this is how I change directions. And this, even more importantly, this is how I help my crew, my friends.
Well, George, I cannot speak to that, but I will say that the Harrow is all intuition. It is the core of its power, is intuition. And so, I too have felt an intuition of fate binding us. I hope that this harrowing skill will help you achieve all the things that you want to. I cannot guarantee that, nor can you, nor can the Harrow itself. But I will say that intuition is powerful. And if you trust it, if you give it air to breathe, very powerful things can come of it.
I'm in. Let's do it.
All right. Do you have a pen that I could break open?
Are you gonna make a prison tattoo needle?
Or a toothbrush?
No, she pulls out this wooden case, and she opens it, and in the case it's velvet lined, and there is a needle and a small tube, and then it's kind of there's also a small bottle of ink, and you notice that the ink is kind of swirling a little bit, like it's active, you know? And she's like, I acquired this ink from a very secret stash in my matron's home. I am surprised that I am glad that the shield marshals did not find it when they ransacked our house. This is the last of it. So I urge you to take this gift with all seriousness and respect.
I do. This is deadly serious.
Yes.
And I do it in part for Osaze's memory.
As do I. And so she starts, getting everything set up. And she says, "Are you ready?"
He rips his shirt open, buttons fly.
Is that where you want it, on your chest?
Yeah.
Glistening bicep.
It's glistening. I'm an Undine, but the bicep is not much to speak of.
Let's see. That's a little too ominous.
It sound like a boss fight.
Yeah. So
am I about to whip Nashash's ass?
So she connects the tube to the needle and then puts the other end of the tube into the small little bottle of ink. And she begins to etch the drawing into your chest. Now, what is the drawing that you are going to get?
So I'm going to let you guys help me out with this because I'm going to show you. I know that's a visual thing on a podcast is a faux pas, but I just wanted to show you guys so you can see.
So it's the back of the Harrow card.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not any of the actual Harrow symbols. It's specifically the back. So it would be like an unturned Harrow card, which the back is gorgeous, like gold and black. It's like a sphere with like a filigreed, sort of almost like S, or it really kind of looks almost snaky. Kind of like a snake winding around the orb that has radiating beams, so that the orb is like a sun.
That's nice.
Yeah, and then the like really intricate, rectangular border around it. But it's straight up a Harrow card on his chest that is
Nice.
forever unturned.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sure you don't want it on your lower back?
I don't.
Come on, man.
Just check.
Right above
What
that
about
butt
on your
crack.
taint?
Right on the taint.
I don't have that big of a taint.
Well, that's your problem right there.
Yeah, not with that attitude.
I'm a
Your
Dex
small taint
character.
having
Sorry.
ass.
just turn it into ooze form. You can stretch out your taint.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, she goes. She just takes some time, not too long, but like a solid hour of work, which is actually pretty fast in tattoo world.
Yeah,
but
that would for that level of detail, that would be a very quick tattoo.
But as she's doing it, as the ink goes into your skin, you feel this crackle of energy kind of rippling through your chest and down into your gut, and then up through your shoulders and out through your arm, and you can almost see the blue current of electricity moving through your veins as she's installing this, and she's like, this is the side effects that I was not sure about. Are you okay, George?
Yeah, I'm good. It hurts a little, but I kind of feel amped up.
Yes, you are crackling with energy. How many Red Bulls have you had?
6?
Yes, that would explain it. So she goes forward with this, gets it all done, and like when she takes the and the last drop of ink goes into your skin, the outline of the design flares with like blue electric energy, and then sucks back into you. And there's kind of like, it almost looks like it's smoking a little bit as it seals into your chest.
Nice. So you can we talk about what's mechanically happening here?
Yeah.
Such a dope scene to get this, but George is taking arcane tattoos as his ancestry feat, and so when you take arcane tattoos, you pick a school of magic, and it gives you access to a spell from that school. So I took evocation, and so now George will have electric arc. Which is going to be very nice, being that it's like arguably the best damage cantrip in the game. Nice. It's super duper good, and I really wanted it, and there was an opportunity with this tattoo thing to link it with the Harrow, right? But equally, or even I would say more importantly, this whole thing represents not only his arcane tattoo, but it's tied up into our George retraining, right? So I am retraining George out of the Alkenstar agent archetype, and I'm taking the Harrower archetype. And so this kind of is the culmination of George really kind of making a personal decision to change the way he looks, the way he acts, and the way he perceives and views himself. And, in his view, the whole undercover cop thing, Alkenstar agent thing, he always felt like he was doing it for the greater good, but it forced him to be very self-serving and very, not even selfish, but like by necessity, like having to look out for his own back all the time, right? And with the Harrower thing, he feels something magical or spiritual drawing him to this Harrow stuff. He doesn't know why, but he's trusting the intuition, but he feels like that'll let him, if he can abandon and drop away from this whole undercover cop identity and make something new and focus it on others instead of himself, that it'll change the trajectory of his life, which he has seen as doomed, to be honest. Like, having lost the people that we've lost, something had to change, and this is the big change that George is making in his life.
That's awesome, dude.
Okay.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right. Juicy stuff here. Level 5 is a new tier of play for Pathfinder 2e, so I'm really excited to see how this comes out on the battlefield. It's a long day. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, everybody else said their ability boost. So I did dexterity, obviously, intelligence, and so if you do intelligence, you get to train another skill. I am going to train nature. Just to finish covering our bases. Now, Jules has survival, George has nature, so, those were some skills we were kind of weak on. And then I took wisdom, and I took charisma, obviously. So I didn't get any HP bump, but, like, all of his magic-related stuff got a bump.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, you guys have this day of kind of taking stock of yourselves, preparing your minds, getting yourself ready for the next adventure ahead. And, another night goes by, and you wake up the next morning, and it's time to head out, right? Like, it's time to start making some moves. And so you were encouraged to go to the Pilot Square and try to chart a airship out into the desert.
Okay.
So you guys all meet up in the morning. You guys want to say anything to each other, before you head out?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. And George kind of like winks at Amir, and like maybe like puts his hand on his shoulder, and then he feels it like liquefy just briefly for a second.
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah.
And
then
better keep that hand away from me. I will use it as a reagent.
Please don't cut my hand off.
No, just alchemist humor, and beyond. It's light, beyond.
I can't recall seeing a lot of alchemist stand-up comedians now that I think of it. But George, kind of, cracking wise with Amir, then he just kind of comes in and puts a hand on each person's shoulder in turn, and just says, "It's gonna be all right. Let's do this."
Okay, so you guys are walking your way towards towards Pilot Square. Let's get some perception rolls. Secret, please.
Where's perception? I'm kidding.
And obviously I have the hat of disguise, and I do not look like a mirror.
All right, let's see here.
Who's the guy in Peaky Blinders? Main guy.
Peaky fucking Blinders.
Like
main
the
guy?
actor?
Yeah.
What is his
Oh,
name?
damn it.
Damn it.
We
dude.
all know this.
Yeah.
Killian? Something.
Yeah, Cillian
Yeah,
Murphy.
Cillian
Yeah.
Murphy.
Murphy,
That's
yeah,
it.
there-
Amir looks like that, even with the hat and everything, the little newsboy hat.
Okay, Amir, you guys are walking down the streets, and you notice up ahead that there are three people standing in front of you, and they seem to be like shooing off the rest of the crowd. And but it's like this tight little intersection where there's not really sight lines around the corners, and so you get the sense that you might be being set up for an ambush here, which I'm basically going to allow you to get one action before we call for initiative, because three gilded gunners pull out their weapons and aim them directly at the four of you.
Don't like.
You can think about what action you want to do, because we'll see you.
Gilded gun these nuts. I don't know.
That's right.
I don't know.
Good one, Jules.
Thanks for listening to the STF Network. If you want to hear more from us, check out our other Starfinder and Pathfinder shows at thestfnetwork.com. That's thestfnetwork.com. And support us on Patreon to listen to our bonus podcast, including our homebrew adventures and Tom Talks, our behind-the-scenes show. Stay groovy, possums.